This is the issue with the PDP. Sometimes when you ask people, why are you like this? He will tell you, no be today. The PDP's problem, no be today. Any water where you see shark jump out, this one jump out, you see that these signs are very negative. The candidate of the PDP in 2023 jumped out of the water. The deputy governor, the vice president candidate, with all due respect, jumped out of the water. And many of them. But let me tell you that I have said it, and I am saying it again. I am not a member of the APC, and I will never be. But let me equally remind you, the 4 years between 2014 and 2018, I did not hide my support for Asiwaju. I went to his house twice publicly during the day. I consider him a leader in Nigeria, and particularly from our zone. When he had a knee surgery, I was there openly. When I was a sitting governor, I said it over time. So I am not cringe, Whether you like it or you don't like it, the man has fought his way to the top. But the problem is that if you want to blame the man for the problems in PDP today, you'll be unfair. You'll be unfair. If you say a sitting governor is looking for favor, it's Atiku looking for favor. It's a former presidential candidate looking for favor. If you say they are struggling because of their election, the fact remains that PDP is...
My membership of the People's Democratic Party. Now, I'm not going to resign alone. And as you can see, I'm here with Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and all the members of our party who are going to go with me. There are some who are not here because they are on official assignments. And so today, I have formally resigned my membership of the People's Democratic Party for very obvious reasons.
Let me start by telling you that the PDP is not even shaken or even bothered by all this induced crisis within the party. I said induced crisis because we know it is the voice of Jacob and the hand of Esau. What is happening within the party is something that is coming from outside the party, using some instruments within the party to create some type of confusion and chaos. But let me state clearly that the party is not domiciled in the headquarters of the party. We only have issues of leadership, but not the workings of the party within the states. And I can assure you that the defection of Mba to APC has not, it will not rattle the PDP because he is swimming against the tide. Enugu State, from 1999 to date, has always been a PDP state. And if you take a look at Mba's election, he did not even win the election. It is the Labour Party that won the election in Enugu State.
Do you have facts to that effect?
Which is well known.
Do you have facts to that?
Yes, there are facts to that effect.
That Labour Party. Why wasn't Labour Party sworn in?
No.
Governor Ba won the election and was returned by INEC. Why wasn't Labour Party sworn in? He said he won the election. For the sake of our audience, Governor Ba won that election. I just have to state that, yes, and of the PDP.
No, if you ask me why Labour Party was not sworn in, that means you are trying to ask me to give my facts, and then you shouldn't conclude for me. Allow me to now give my facts, then you can now conclude.
Give your facts.
Now, in that election, yes, on that election, the returning officer was not allowed to announce the result in Enugu. The matter was taken to INEC headquarters, and it took several days for INEC to take a decision on the matter. If the results were clean and clear and transparent, There was no need, there is nowhere where the returning officer of the state should go to INEC headquarters, look at the figures again before he will now come and announce the result. That is a red flag to show you.
I'm very happy, but very soon I will speak to Nigerians. I've been watching on daily television and social media people who said, I want to destabilize the party. I want to the APC. All of them are in APC. So, which means if it is true, they should commend me for working for where I am. So I should be commended for doing a good job for them.
It's nothing other than greed, avarice, and selfishness on the part of those living. Because to the best of my knowledge and to that of Nigerians, you cannot find compelling reason, in the words of Senator Siriake Dixon, that would warrant a governor rounding up a second time, for example, in the case of Bielsa, to want to leave the party. You can't find a justifiable reason other than covetousness, greed, and avarice. Our party is in good stead. We have internal challenges like every other political party, and we have since addressed major problems that would have afflicted the possibilities of our having a platform for Nigerians to serve as opposition as we journey towards 2027. So these few elements are driven by self, greed, and probably a few of them that are having a second time ambition, coercion, intimidation, and temptation of the ruling party, which it keeps offering them. Other than those, we can't find any other reason. But to the best of PDP, it's good riddance to bad rubbish. If only we can have the opportunity of, weeding these terrible elements out of the PDP as we head towards our convention exactly a month from today. You would find out that we will get to that convention ground better. We would understand our problems and appreciate them and come out not just more cohesive, but prepared, to retrieve this country from this army of occupation called government, masquerading in the garb of Democrats. Nigeria has not had it funny the last 10 years, but particularly 2 years plus now. And so I can't understand why a sitting governor of all persons, who must have been promoted by a political party and campaigned against this rudderless element, who are vicious elements of democracy, to want to now get attracted at them, to want to go. A lot of persons have called, a lot of them from the media, to express their dismay and misgivings, and we're asking questions. What could have been the reason? Because there's no available reason out there, and in all of the states, PDP is in good stead. Like you heard, the deputy whip that you interviewed earlier say, there's no problem, no rationale whatsoever in most of the states, other than that selfishness and greed. But then we bid them farewell. Let's see what happens, as we journey towards 2027. It's not about PDP and APC now, or in other political parties, as it were. It's now against APC against Nigerians. Let them do all the things they can do. We have had worse temptations than this, and we have journeyed towards it. Nigeria will remain the same.
For me, I will not say try your best to put your house in order. I will not help you to do so either. It is indeed a pleasure to witness you in such a disarray.